Grilling is a culinary art form that extends far beyond tossing ingredients on a hot flame. To achieve tender, juicy, and flavorful results, it's crucial to understand the techniques and nuances associated with grilling specific meats and cuts. Whether you're aiming to grill a succulent chicken breast, smoke a pork shoulder for pulled pork, or create mouth-watering ribs, delving into the intricacies of each meat will elevate your grilling prowess and leave your guests craving more. Let's explore the techniques that will take your grilling game to new heights. Grilling specific meats and cuts with chicken. Grilling chicken can be a rewarding experience when done right. However, it requires finesse to achieve that perfect balance of crisp, charred skin and moist, tender meat. Follow these techniques to master the art of grilling chicken. 1. Direct and indirect heat. Start by searing the chicken over direct heat to develop a flavorful crust. Once the skin is nicely browned, move the chicken to indirect heat. Close the grill lid and let it cook through without the direct heat causing excessive charring. This method ensures even cooking and prevents the chicken from drying out. 2. Marinating and seasoning. Marinating chicken before grilling imparts flavor and helps tenderize the meat. Acidic marinades, such as those with citrus juices or vinegar, can break down the proteins and enhance tenderness. Additionally, season the chicken generously with your choice of herbs, spices, or dry rubs to infuse it with delicious flavors. 3. Temperature control. Use a meat thermometer to ensure that chicken is cooked to the proper internal temperature. Boneless chicken breasts should reach 165 degrees F, 74 degrees C, while bone-in pieces can be cooked to 170 degrees F, 77 degrees C. This guarantees juicy, safe-to-eat chicken while avoiding overcooking. Smoking for pulled pork perfection. Smoking a pork shoulder to make tender, melt-in-your-mouth pulled pork is a beloved tradition among barbecue enthusiasts. The slow and low cooking method requires patience and attention to detail. Here are the key techniques for achieving pulled pork perfection. 1. Indirect heat and low temperature. Smoking is a form of indirect grilling that utilizes low, consistent heat. Set up your grill for indirect cooking and maintain a temperature between 225 degrees F, 170 degrees C, and 250 degrees F, 121 degrees C, throughout the cooking process. This low temperature allows the pork shoulder to slowly break down, resulting in succulent, flavorful meat. 2. Seasoning and rubs. Apply a dry rub or marinade to the pork shoulder to enhance its flavor. Popular rub ingredients include brown sugar, paprika, chili powder, garlic powder, and cayenne pepper. Apply the rub generously, ensuring all sides are well coated. 3. Wood selection. The choice of wood for smoking greatly influences the flavor profile. Common options include hickory, applewood, mesquite, or cherry. Experiment with different wood combinations to find the flavor that best complements your taste preferences. 4. Patience and monitoring. Smoking a pork shoulder takes time, usually several hours or even an entire day. Maintain a consistent temperature, periodically replenishing the charcoal or wood chips. Use a meat thermometer to track the internal temperature, aiming for 195 degrees F, 90 degrees C, to 205 degrees F, 96 degrees C. Once the pork reaches the desired temperature, it should be tender enough to pull apart easily with forks. Perfecting the art of ribs. Ribs are a quintessential barbecue favorite, and grilling them to perfection requires a balance of smoky flavor, tender meat, and a caramelized glaze. Here's how to master the art of grilling ribs. 1. Preparing the ribs. Remove the membrane from the back of the ribs to ensure tenderness and allow for better flavor penetration. Season the ribs with a dry rub or marinade, covering them generously to enhance the taste. 2. Two-stage cooking. Start by cooking the ribs over indirect heat at a temperature around 225 degrees F, 107 degrees C. This slow and low method allows the connective tissues to break down gradually, resulting in tender meat. After a couple of hours, move the ribs to direct heat to achieve a caramelized crust. Baste them with your favorite barbecue sauce during this stage for added flavor. 3. Doneness. Test. The doneness of ribs can be determined using the bend test or the toothpick test. The bend test involves picking up the rack of ribs with tongs and checking if they bend slightly and the meat begins to crack. The toothpick test involves inserting a toothpick between the ribs to check if it slides through easily without resistance. Remember, mastering the techniques for grilling specific meats and cuts takes practice and patience. Embrace the process, experiment with flavors, and learn from each grilling session. With time, you'll refine your skills, achieve culinary excellence, and delight in the savory results that come from understanding the unique requirements of each meat. So fire up the grill, prepare your favorite cuts, and embark on a journey to become a grill master extraordinaire. Thanks for watching.